fucking title of this goddamn show. If last night y'all didn't know, a motherfucking mod got doxxed. Got doxxed. I have to talk about it here because no one else is gonna talk about it nowhere. He got doxxed. What's wrong with TikTok? Trying. The motherfucker said he was doxxed yesterday in the Discord. Italian Stallion. He kept saying he was doxxed. He was doxxed. He was doxxed. The motherfucker had his full name on his Twitter page, which was linked to his Discord. So if you click on him, you see his full name. So a motherfucker can Google him. Oh, what comes up? His Facebook. And what's on his fucking Facebook? What's on his fucking Facebook? Why were people doxing? Why were people so mad? Why the fuck am I so Oh my fucking damn motherfucker. He doxed himself. Talked about the allegations. Italian lives matter. What on rewind? He said that before you believe. This motherfucker had this on his goddamn shit, and people take it down. I didn't put the flag on there. He had a whole bunch of shit. It was sexist. It was racist. Everything you could think of, motherfucker. Everything you could think of. I'll stay away. Ooh. Don't worry, guys. Minty was banned on Reddit for a stallion being doxxed, even though I literally found out when everyone else did. He can see all of us with those glasses. Oh my god. Dude is a wacko, I guess. He gone. Yes, he gone. The motherfucking mods kept sweeping for him and sweeping and sweeping like they were goddamn janitors until the motherfucker finally gave him the boot or he left. I don't know, but he gone. He gone. He wanted to show and bring Becky on a date. I don't know. That was fucking crazy. Let me get this off of my screen. Why am I still looking at him? Because Twisted his buds with him. Well, the motherfucker, he gone. That's why I was hoping Savage would come in here today, because he gone. I had a whole fucking song and everything. If Savage ever wants to come on my show, I got a whole song. What I miss. He gone. He gone. Ding dong. The bitch is gone. He gone. Imagine being racist and all this other shit, and you're in a fucking Discord server as a mod, and whenever somebody calls you out, you ban them. You ban them, you kick them, you time them out. Savage seems cool. Savage is cool. Roger, I didn't know you could think for yourself. I give you props for speaking up. Hope they don't try to give you a ban. I wish the fuck they would. I cut ties with him. Had nothing to do with all that. Bro wearing a Confederate flag hat, shaking my head. He had the flags on there. He had the white man on the horses with the thing. All that shit. He had stuff against women on there. Women should be in the kitchen and be hoes or whatever the fuck. I got everything I can put up in this motherfucker screen. What they gonna do? Kick me out the BBU? Oh no. I'll cry. Where is it? This one. Oh, but the little QR code's covering his name. Notice sexual harassment in this.
Oh man, this is gonna be a heck of a video. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Starting out with Dick Gemini, and for some reason, if there's a lot of Dick Gemini stuff very early on, you'll know why. So I was I was streaming as this was all going on, so I didn't really catch a lot that was going on. I just didn't. So I had to go back and recap everything that I was being told and all the stuff that was going on. And apparently, so let's give you a bit of a backstory. So around the weekend, Dick Gemini had a Minecraft stream, and he was gone for a bit of time due to a individual who wanted a show named Italian Stallion. And if you're not aware, Italian Stallion was on the LCU multiple times. He was on Live, he was on Queen, he was on Rewind, I believe. So he was on multiple shows. And I think at one point he was like a big super fan. Well, after the whole thing that split between Becky and them, yeah, he went over to Becky. You can imagine why. Even so, he got banned For what he got banned for? Apparently, he still got banned for quite a bit of a lot of remarks, sexist stuff. Apparently, he had his Facebook. I'm not condoning. I am not advocating for anything like dox or anything, right? I'm not, but he apparently still doxed himself from what I can gather from the original from this particular stream. And it was a wow. They're already 2 weeks in. They have a massive controversy. At least within the you can say at least within the LCU, right? It took a bit of time. It took a bit of time, right, to get to that level due to the fact that hey, like when it's coming to Boogie and Wings, they were already controversial because they were big time locales. Oh boy, oh boy. Even within the first like what couple of weeks of the LCU or the LCL, it wasn't this bad. And damn, like almost a month into the BBU, you're already dealing with controversy on this level. Apparently, a lot of the moderators were sweeping for him as well, and so was Becky. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Now, do forgive me if I cut one part of the video or something, or how I edit it. It's very different. Mostly because I decided to record 10 minutes, and then looking back at it now, I'm probably gonna have to cut a segment of it, and then I'm gonna just put commentary in between. So if things are a little weird or things are cut off in certain parts, that's why.
Area will not be reported. However, it will be graded. When I went on my Trump hat rants, I'm sure he was dying inside. Oh Lord, that's why I like you. Ooh. It's sad there's people in the Discord making excuses for him. Same people sweeping about the VC recording bot. Oh, I know. And little Will over there in the Discord, he wants to go scorch earth on me because I blew it out the water. I'm sorry, I don't want to swim in the water with sharks, motherfucker. You want me to be a part of a community with these type of people? No, they can go where I'm gone. Becky can't. What? Becky can my kitchen, even though I heard she can't cook. Becky can my kitchen, even though I heard she can't cook. Mm, Devils, you were removed because why am I trying to read it over here? I always hit this chat right in front of my face, and I'm looking fucking three monitors, three doors down, motherfucker. You were removed because you did not link your YouTube account. This is a Discord rule. I did not remove you. I timed you out. CC removed you. Get your facts straight. Thanks. Piapa. Not the sign was funny. Y'all calling each other out. Respect. Lord. And motherfucker, I put this goal on here as $200. Don't fucking try me with the TTS smoothie ingredients, okay? Because I ain't drinking another motherfucking nasty ass motherfucking goddamn thing that's fucking nasty with a goddamn thing with the pay for shit. I'm late. I'm here late per usual. What I missed? Oh, we're just calling out the Italian stallion. That's all you missed. Here, let me do this, motherfuckers. I'll do this. How do you spell ingredient? I have no idea. Goddamn. There we go. There, motherfuckers, y'all can pick the goddamn ingredients. You better no fucking dead fish, no fucking liver. Shut the fuck up! I just figured out how to spell it. Now the whole chat is saying ingredient. How many of you motherfuckers had to do talk to text? It's in there. Ingredient. Damn. Greasy ass fucking hand. Yeah, ooh, when I get some money, I'm gonna buy Ivixie. She sells. How did that not break? How did that? Ivixie sells fucking phone cases. I'm gonna buy it when I get my money, my YouTube check. What TTS smoothie stream? A fucking TTS smoothie stream. I went right. They just call it that. It's just fucking people pay for the ingredients to be put in the motherfucker, and then you blend it up and have to drink it at the end of the show. Also, multiple people were banned connected to me. Ooh, better ask Pirate before supporting Ivixie. He might get jealous. Calm down. He's a fucking weird simp gooner, fucking weirdo. Oh, okay, gotcha. When? When what? The TTS smoothie stream? You know what? Huh? What are y'all confusing me now? Devils, whatever, dude. I screenshot your Discord name. You and I will. You know what? What do I know? What do I know? Did you ban me? I'm day one. How the fuck I banned you? You right here, motherfucker. How you doing, Lemon? You avoiding me? No. Calm down, calm, chat. Dang, I missed all this juicy drama. Cooter crabs. My fucking name. Today's one of those streams where I'm gonna just sit here and chit chat until the motherfuckers. Cause it's the beginning of the week. Ain't nobody trying to be over here doing all that. I already fucked up my intro 10 minutes in. Oh, Becky's in this bitch. Hey, Becky. Becky's coming in here to yell at me. Becky, you want to join? I'll send you a link. You can brush your cat or whatever your hell you do. Let me send you the link, Heffa. Hold on. Unless you're doing a drive-by. Plunger sounds like... Hey, Sage. Hey, Queen J. Hey, Shauna. I think Becky did a drive-by because she didn't say hey back to nobody. What's the next platform Minty can get banned on? Oh, Lord. Lord. In Jesus' name. Y'all try this motherfucker yet?
You can tell as this stream was going on that Gemini was just uncomfortable. He just didn't care. He even straight up said like, "What the worst that Becky's gonna do? Fire me? Like I don't care." And it's weird because though I am a big critic of the BBU and even downright dislike it, every so often I do give it the benefit of the doubt sometimes. And I kind of had a bit of a rough, not really rough patch, but me and Dick at least had it out one time in my stream relating to the whole kid behind the camera stuff. But I guess the past is the past. And so in this situation, trust me, it doesn't get any better for him on the actual show. And you can just tell that his whole mannerism, his whole response was just he doesn't even want to be there anymore. You can tell that like he didn't even want to stream anymore. You can tell that he's just defeated. He's just like, yep, this is happening. Yep, this is what's going on. Yep, this is our drama. And he's just thinking, damn, I should have just stayed within. He's probably thinking to himself, fuck, I should have just stayed with Keemstar rather than just gone with Becky because the next clip I'm going to show you, man, he is just completely doom pilled to the core. Poor man.
Start praying. Is the beginning of the I Quit saga for the BBU. Let us know in the comments below. Shut the fuck up, attaboy. This fucking network's a fucking flop. It's done. It gone. We done. It was a good run. It's a good run. Are we cooked? Has it even been a month? Nope. We gone. We are fucking gone. One more like for 50. It's two more on my end. Some stupid motherfucker just hit dislike. You're doing greasy, Gemini. What? It's a shit day. I even feel blah. It's Monday. Chill. You can't call yourself a flop. That makes it reality. I'm a flop like a fucking big ass fish out of water. It's going to be more successful than you one day. Good for you, motherfucker. Fuck off. Not every show is gonna slay. Typical Monday vibes. Motherfucker, I don't care if it's a goddamn Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, motherfucker, Saturday, Sunday, fucking a new fucking lemon day. I don't give a motherfuck. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. This is a fucking flop. A fish, you mean a beluga whale? You're a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, you can just tell. He straight up just said, it's a flop, it's a failure. I'm not sure if he was like somewhat joking or being quite cynical about the situation, but you could just kind of just tell. I ain't gonna lie, he did make me laugh and giggle a few times because, yeah, you know what? Hey, if he's funny, he's funny. You know, if he's funny, he's funny. And you could kind of feel it in off of him that like he really wanted it to be successful, but now he's like, damn it all to hell. Like everything he did, you can just tell just by his response, his reaction, his mannerism. He's like, great, not even a month in, we're already done for. I mean, I did say a long time ago, don't trust Becky, don't side with Becky. But hey, you know, I'm the crazy one. I mean, I'm the crazy one here. I'm always right. No, probably not. Yeah, but no, but back to reality for a hot second. Yeah, he feels very defeated. In that moment, in those seconds, he just felt completely defeated. Just like, why even keep streaming? Why keep even doing this? You know, I feel bad for him. Like, in a weird way, I'm kind of defending him, right? Or at least, oh, I wouldn't really say defending, but kind of taking his side with it. And again, you can just tell that he's just done. He's just so out of it. Like, I don't know what else that could be done. I mean, hey, worst case scenario, at least you can prove to Keemstar you can kind of run a show. You can at least prove to Keemstar you're sort of like really hyperactive and you can respond and be very cartoonish. You know, you know. Hey, at least you tried. You can't take that away.
Not how I like to spend my shows, but there's important updates with it. Gavin Magnus farts. Thank you for your $2 for the sticker. We appreciate it. Was that one just for Roxy because it was a fart? Are you fart gang? Are you fart gang? So anyway, this fighting was going fucking nuts. And here's what happened. It was escalating. I see like around like midnight or whatever, Gemini starts fucking texting me shit. And then he's live and he's sending me these pictures of Italian stallion with the Confederate flag. And I was on a fucking date, Gemini. I was on a date. If you think...
Would date you.
You know who I was on the phone with?
Blind and deaf.
You know who I was on the phone with for 7 hours last night? 7 hours.
Y'all, I forgot. She was on a date at 2 a.m.
I was.
That's when
from 12 a.m.
Let them guess. It starts with an S.
From 12
Suffer.
a.m.
Starts with an S.
From 12. She said them, not you.
I will literally. Never mind.
You'll literally what? Behave? That's the only thing that would be a change.
I swear to God.
So anyway, yes, I was on a date for 7 hours with guesses on the phone, and I was.
So it took almost an hour, right? It almost took them a goddamn hour just you know, just to get into the main stuff, right? It took them nearly an hour. Now, normally I like, you know, if you don't want to talk about Discord drama, but you have to talk about it, just get it out of the way. The faster you get it out of the way, the better. Rather than just, you know, filibustering as much as you can, as hard as you can. It felt like that. It felt like a total filibustering. And I'm here like, come on. Good thing, I was able to get the transcript. So I was able to pinpoint, you know, where it kind of technically started. People want that, you know, it's out there. The transcripts are out there if you want it. And it's quite annoying. It's very annoying, you know, when you're trying to cover stuff like that because you really do have to go through a lot of the monotonous stuff. I know, kind of venting, right? Because I kind of have to. It is what it is. It is what it is, I guess. You know, just trying to get through all these stuff. God help me now. All right, let's get into the actual meat and potato. I just wanted to like kind of vent a bit just because I felt that I needed to. Because when you deal with these people, you deal with the worst.
watch any of this. So Gemini, would you like to fill me in on what's happened?
Bitch, all I know is I went in that mod chat and fucking Italian Stallions going after Cece, saying that she was a spy from the LCU, and he was lashing out at everybody in the fucking mod chat. And then freaking, I was streaming. Someone comes in talking about him. Oh, he's kicking people and banning people to hide his information because they were trying to expose him for being a racist. He has like Confederate flag shit on his page, rebel shit, KKK, sexist, all this shit on his page.
Wait, was there actually KKK stuff on his page? You're not
It was like
exaggerating?
not the people with the hoods, it was like the people riding the horses. What do you call those people? I don't know.
I don't know.
Mm.
It was definitely KKK stuff. Are you sure?
It was like not KKK, like white supremacy.
Because I don't want to. This is a very important topic. You know, I don't want to be defaming him. So, like, just while we're talking about this, let's make sure there's no exaggeration. Okay. So apparently there was a lot of questionable stuff like that going on. I don't know. I haven't gotten to see his Facebook. I've just seen the Confederate flag stuff. Regardless, it was not okay to be going in and digging about him. Obviously, if all that stuff is true, I've got to look into that. Then no, he would not be welcome in this community. I have to explore, and I have to do that tonight. So we have to do an investigation. Twisted is saying
with Will, and Will helped him hide his Facebook, so he won't be able to find nothing.
Well, yeah, but I could see the videos. Like, you made a video about it, right? Didn't you send some video about it? The mod sent it to me. I didn't get to watch it yet. No?
I didn't make no video about it.
All right. Well, I have something. I have something I have to watch. It was shorter than your entire live stream. It was something else. Twisted SMF said I would
that might be. Never mind.
No. Twisted SMF said I'd be shocked if I'd seen it. Well, I tend to believe you, Twisted, but I have to investigate. So I just want to address this at least for now and let you guys know I am looking into it. The mod team has been on it. Let's move. So that's the part as far as Italian Stallion is concerned. Number one, if anybody in this community is trying to dox him, look into him, find his personal information, stop it. Just stop. It's not welcome. It's never fucking welcome. Don't do it. Yes, Will.
I'm just coming in to say yes, it did help Italian Stallion hide his profile after all this shit happened.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, her internet probably died again.
Was that all, Will?
And it wasn't that Italians was saying that CC was a spy. It was brought up in conversation about it through some other people. I'm not going to give names, but yeah.
Well, if they said it publicly in a voice chat in our Discord, of course you could say the names. But all right, fine.
It was so fired at said one.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better. It really, really doesn't get any better from here. If anything, it kind of gets slightly worse. Oof. Trust me, it kind of doesn't get any better after this. And Egg Picker, believe it or not, kind of gets involved big time throughout this stuff. Even currently, as we speak, he is, well, not anymore, at least as I am recording this, and hopefully when this is completely edited, gotta get a bit of gameplay footage before we move on from there. He did kind of got on Becky's nerve, which was kind of hilarious. No, I'm not gonna even lie about that. It was quite hilarious to see that happen. But as I said, things only get kind of worse from here onward. Now, there were these certain things he said, but we'll keep that towards the end. And if anything, it's probably going to come right after the next clip.
Random servers, that's actually against our Discord rules. Do not go. Don't go. If it's somebody you know and you're friends with them, that's different. This isn't like, I don't want you going to other people's servers because I'm trying to control you. No, it's a safety issue. This is a safety thing. Okay, wait a second, Roxy. Egg Picker, how the fuck am I sweeping? Explain, bitch. You have the nerve to call me a bitch? How the fuck am I sweeping right now? I'm trying to run a fucking community and you're gonna be in here undermining me? How the motherfuck am I sweeping? Explain.
If anything, she's telling people, warning people where to stay away from. How is she sweeping anything?
That fucking bitch.
I'm confused.
Picker, you explain it in the chat or you hop up here right now, but I'm not dealing with your fucking bullshit. You better get to typing real fucking fast. Go ahead, Roxy.
I just want to know because I'm not really familiar with Discords. I noticed that like when somebody friend requests you, it says on the side you can see like if there's certain Discords. Can you see every Discord they're from,
Okay.
or is that an option?
I don't know. I'm not that familiar with Discord. I'm
know,
honestly
because
not.
I was gonna
Okay,
say just check and see what Discords they're in, and then don't accept it. I'm
well,
not
right.
accepting
There's
nobody anymore.
bots and everything that can do that. Like we can take care of
Okay.
that. Don't worry about that. Like I said, anyone who's part of that statistics server is going to be out. It's done.
Okay.
Ovo Nas, I'm just giving them a warning and hopefully give them a few days. So if people went over there and didn't know, they get the fuck out. Ovo Nas, thank you so much for the $20. Egg picker.
Thank you.
Egg picker, cope and yell, LOL. You're the only person saying this bullshit and you're not explaining why. You're saying, yeah, drag my name through the mud when your gay ops failed. What gay ops? Hang on, Will. I don't fucking live on Discord. I create the Discord for a safe, fun community for you guys. And you know what I don't appreciate, lol cow Satan? I don't appreciate people coming in here and starting up shit and saying I'm sweeping when I'm literally exposing. So if you're gonna come in here with an accusation like that, you better fucking spell it out. And I expect to see 2 fucking paragraphs from you in this chat where you explain yourself. Otherwise, you could get the fuck out. I'm not dealing with it. Not dealing with it. Either come with proof, come with an explanation. I don't even know what you're criticizing. What am I sweeping? What are you even saying I'm sweeping? You're not even explaining it.
I came up to talk about what Roxy was talking about, the servers. You can only see mutual servers that you guys are in and mutual friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Unless you use a bot, which is a...
I'm not gonna lie, I do miss the good old day of Becky crashing out. Sometimes, who knows, maybe not. Yeah, so 8-Picker kind of got her mad a few times, and it was pretty funny for the most part. It's nuts because we're not even done yet. I had something here originally, but I decided, nope, I'm scrapping all of that, and I'm going to kind of retool just the last part of this video. Mostly because I feel like it's necessary, particularly with the next, I would say the next 3 clips, mostly because a little bit of memory lane, right? Just a little bit of memory lane. I wonder why. Oh yeah, because apparently, I guess, quote unquote, Roxy admitted certain truth about other people who actually attempted to dox her, and that wasn't links, unless she's mixing up her stories and one of them isn't true. So unless she's still trying to pull the whole links thing to dox her, let's look at both of those clips. Some memory lane stuff. You know what I mean?
Discord, or did you guys kick him out? What's going on with him?
Pirate is in the Discord, and he's been giving us some info about things that's been happening behind the scenes from other stuff.
Okay, because Gemini said that Pirate
loud,
doxed me. What?
Nothing. Some things don't say
Oh yeah,
out
I
loud,
know.
Will.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of didn't want to.
But
That's stuff you kind of don't say on air. But anyway, I just want to make it clear. I've known Pirate since day one. I've been on here. He's been nothing but supportive and helpful for me. Gemini is stating that he threw out my docs that day I was at Burger King in the side chat.
It was Contra. Someone named Contra put your address.
Right, but that is what his name is, though. And then I just can't picture him doing that. There's no way. He was like in tears. I know speak about it with his mother. He's kind to me. He's never done anything wrong. I don't want to accuse him for something he didn't do if he didn't do it. So Gemini, I don't know if you're stirring the pot, if you don't like him for a reason. I don't know.
We went into other servers and risked my freaking information to find out shit.
And then you were trying to say that he was in servers that are full of doxers.
Are you talking about, what was it? The statistics server? Is that what you're talking about?
And I went in there today and he joined back at 5 a.m.
Okay, so listen, guys, let me address this part. Will, was there anything else you needed to add before I move on?
No.
All right, thanks. Feel free to hop back in later if you need. But mostly Lynx, Grace, and me. And we actually do it IRL, an IRL meetup.
Okay, but I want to say right now, and I told you in the beginning, Becky, I don't feel comfortable working with Lynx or them or the Thorpes because when I first started in the LCU, they tried so hard and they probably did to dox me.
But even it's just a one-off, it's a one-time show. This is not working out. It would be, we could talk.
So it was actually somebody else that quote unquote dogs Roxy and not really Lynx or Grace. Unless Roxy it's telling me something different, unless she's mixing up her story or she's having an old person moment. And I guess somebody who's still, I would say I'm so friendly with Lynx no matter what. I've never done anything to her. She's never done anything to me. Her moderators are very grateful for, they will give me, not me particularly, Roxy, but they will give you the information. They're willing to, go through their whole server and make sure that, there's nothing, there was no doxing. Unless you want to keep pushing the stuff that you were fed by Keem. Makes me wonder if you're still in Keem Pocket or not, which I really doubt it. But I'm just saying that hey, what is it? Is it Grace and Lynx that dox you, or was it Pirate Contra or Pirate, right? I've heard that name a few times. But enough of me joking around or trying to make light of it, whatever. In all seriousness, though, I feel like if you're saying one thing that you said a couple, like literally, the second clip was almost from 3 weeks ago. Now you're saying something after that. So what is it? And the fact that Becky is kind of trying to tell you, hush hush, don't say anything, makes me think that somebody here is either lying or being purposely ignorant about something that isn't true. Again, you can go up to the Lynx mod. You can even go up to you can go up to the Lynx mod if you want to ask them directly for that information. And they will tell you this. They will tell you this month that nope, there was no doxing. Hell, I should know because I was in that server and I didn't see any doxing. I was one of the I very openly admit that yeah, I've said some hateful things. I'm not gonna lie. I've said some things. I made some critiques. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, they can give you that all you want. I'm very open about it. But what is it? Did she or did she not? Or was it somebody else and it was just easier to pin it? Now you're saying that, oh, well, that person was in the server. Well, that person left as fast as he did. So even then, no, just because you're trying to say, well, this person was here, so that means that person must have dropped. Nope, because I was there myself. I was there throughout that time. Still no docs. And we don't tolerate that stuff. So you kind of rattle yourself out. Good job.
Be safe. Or deleting it is even better. But if you don't want to do that, at least private it. Okay. All right, listen. So, as I said before, I'm going to say it one last time. I don't care if he's a white supremacist. I'm not saying he is. I don't care. Nobody is getting doxxed. Nobody. Stop it. Anyone in the statistics server, right. You're out. Okay. All right, that's it. I think.
Dox him, though.
You can say that clip is out of context, or you can say that she was saying something really offhanded that maybe she shouldn't have said it that way. Now, when it's coming to the whole Confederate flag thing, that is a contention that will always be an issue, just in general in America, and it's not something I'm willing to touch. Right? That's as a guy who is a supporter of the union and all that fun stuff, but I kind of don't really want to quote unquote talk about that thing because hey, I'll let you guys handle that. I'm just here to report what I'm seeing. I'm just here to give a recap of what's going on. That's all I'm here for. Just a recap of what's going on. Guy had a Confederate flag. Hey, I've seen black guys with Confederate flags. I've seen Spanish people with Confederate flags. Hey, I'll let you handle that if you want. That's your thing. Whether or not that's out of context, I don't even think even if you get the full context, I think it makes it even kind of worse. I wouldn't have said things like that. I don't even, the fact that he said, well, I don't care. The fact that he said, well, I don't care if he's a white supremacist, only to kind of just say, well, I don't believe he is, kind of doesn't help your situation. I just would have been like, hey, if he's a white supremacist, not around here. Or at least that's what I would have said in your situation. Then again, truthfully, I don't know what's gonna end up happening. Given that you can tell that Dick Gemini is just kind of a little bit doom pill, and Becky is trying to run, damage control, and Roxy's just being Roxy. Roxy being Roxy. You know, it is what it is, and this whole thing is wild. Again, I wasn't really given, all this stuff until like the last, I would say like the last 2 or 3 hours. No, not the last 2 or 3 hours. Mind you, I'm recording it at 2:22 a.m. and I had to go through both of those streams properly. Yeah, I would admit that I did stream a little bit of Dick Gemini part, but I just kind of felt like, okay, well, whatever. Didn't even think about it. I just didn't think about it one bit. Just whatever. But I was told by other people that wasn't the case. So doesn't make things look good. If anything, hey, it's what you want to do. Go for it. It is what it is. So there's that. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen. God bless.